Master, she knows the niggas feel like pets. Or after a bench, or deal like go like dash, or faster, motor like faster. She gotta get a bitch back to the rancher. White bitch go like go like the wind. She rooftop in the wind. When I win, no win, I win a trick, crack, back. Ball to the top.
When I win.
No hoes on call. Got hoes on call, come from call.
If you're an EDM fan, how do you like find a song when it's like in your head and you heard it but you don't know?
You just type in pew wow into Google and it'll know. I like how in the original video, she like the crowd didn't know when to cheer.
We can watch the original one.
No, it's too late. This is
I want to watch
long
it.
enough intro. Let's get into it.
Let's get into the news. I'm cutting that out. But that's a reference that I guess you don't know.
I guess I don't. One, two, three. Hello.
Hi.
Why?
I because
counted it down
you,
and everything.
You actually counted up, and that threw me
Oh.
way off.
Well,
We've
it's
always
assumed.
counted down.
Well, I'm tired.
I'm gonna give you the iCarly countdown. 5, 4.
3, 2, 1.
No, he doesn't say 3, 2, 1.
In our favorite rocket ship.
He doesn't say 3,
That's
2,
the
1. He like
Weinsteins.
quietly like.
You're
does
doing
his...
your show. I'm doing mine. You're iCarly. I'm Little Einsteins. I'm the meme of all memes. Okay, well, welcome to the Dim-witted podcast. I'm Lee.
And I'm Scott.
And we didn't have an episode last week.
Yes, I don't actually know what happened. I took my computer into Geek Squad, and I was like, my files got corrupted. Can you fix it? And I'm just kidding. I didn't go to Geek Squad. I did Google the problem, and I can't find a solution. So it's episode 6 is now in the lost episode collection.
Yeah, so we're keeping this as episode 7.
Mm-hmm.
And we just have a lost episode.
Sorry about that.
Well, we're going to do the same ASMR that we did last week, but you didn't hear it, so you don't know what it is.
Right.
So
That's the only part of episode 6 that we're keeping.
No, there's another
that
part.
one video.
One more part.
But other than that, everything else
is up to
It's
date.
gone.
Yeah. Okay, ready?
All the stories we told.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Look, watch this. Nice. Okay, you guys are gonna hate me for this. I'm
gonna
sure.
put the headphones on.
Put it. Let's see what they're gonna be hearing.
Okay.
Ew, that's splattered.
The last one. Ooh,
Ew.
man.
Okay, well, if you have ever listened to an ASMR bit, most of them have done this, and it's just me putting lotion on my hands and moving it at a very excessive...
Can I use some?
No.
I'm kind of ashy.
That's not your word to use. So yeah, that's my my shea butter lotion. I forgot the word of lotion for a second. Oh, did I already say it was lotion, or was that how I introduced it? I don't remember what I said.
Yikes.
Oh,
You
off
definitely
to a
did say
great
it was
start.
lotion.
Anywho, so I have a story of my own. I had a dim-witted moment last night. So I hung out with some friends from high school. Maybe you know them, maybe you don't.
Were those are the girls in your Snapchat?
Yeah, the ones in my Snapchat.
I didn't I kind of recognize them, but I don't know them.
Okay,
For sure I don't know them.
We were in theater together. Anyways, one lived in Georgia for a while, and so she moved back, but now she's about to move to Austin. So she was like, well, let's hang out and catch up. So it was me and 2 other girls, and we went to a bar.
Wait. Were they in our grade? Same grade as us?
One of them was. One of them was one younger.
Well, tell me their names and I'll cut the names out.
Okay, one.
Oh, I do know. Okay, I
Yeah.
did recognize her.
Okay, oh, God.
Shit. I'm sorry. Let me. Okay. Yeah, I know her.
Yeah.
I know her.
She's really cool, really awesome.
Yeah.
She came in.
I would love to have her on the show. She is hilarious.
She is really funny. She's super funny. And
she's smart as a whip.
Yeah, I love her. And
I don't think that's an expression. Sorry. I think
it is now.
It's something
smart
like that.
as a whip. I've never met a smart whip before. If anything, that could be offensive.
What?
I'm offended.
How?
I'll let you and your white brain think about it. So,
I got it.
Boom, ding, light bulb. Anyway, so we went out. We did a little bit of a bar hopping thing, and I hadn't eaten all day. My bad. So I got pretty swifty, pretty fast, to say the least. Anyways, so
get swifty.
I did.
Shit on the floor.
Anyway, can you not? Anyway, so when we left the bar, we were walking to another bar, and it started just pouring down rain. So we were crossing the street, and I was running, and of course, me of all people, I would step in the wrong spot, and I bit it.
No way, that was you?
What do you mean that was me?
I saw that.
Where?
I was Ubering.
Did you?
No way!
Are you fucking kidding me?
My passenger was pointing it out to me. She was like, "Oh my god, that girl just bit it."
That was me.
And my passenger
was it by Andy's bar? That was me.
She was like, "I always see the most tragic things," and I was like, "Yikes!"
No,
holy cow!
I was like my overalls. Did you see that?
Yo.
Okay, well then you were there technically. I bit it, and it was basically, it had been raining for a while at that point. So it was, I mean, you were driving, it was like flooding a little bit.
I know, that's why I started Ubering. I was like, as soon as the rain started coming down, I was like, I'm gonna go get this
That's
money.
smart, yeah. So, it was flooding a little bit, and so I fell into a puddle that was up to like, how many inches is that, what do you say?
Dude, it
was...
was...
Like 3 inches minimum. Anyways, I fell in, and as soon as I fell, I just laid in the puddle. I just didn't even want to get up. I was so embarrassed. And like...
I wish I could have lingered, but I had to keep my eyes on the road.
Yeah.
I don't want to get a bad review.
So that was me. I fell. I bit it real hard in front of Andy's bar. And my friends were like, do you want to go home? Like, we would totally understand. And I was like, nope, we came to karaoke, and damn it, we're gonna karaoke.
Oh, yeah, it's Karaoke Wednesday.
Yeah, every Wednesday's karaoke night. And it didn't count last night, but, like, next week, they're gonna not gonna start, but they're gonna start again giving out, like, $100 for winners.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and get that shmoney.
Okay.
But, yeah, so I bit it. Anyways, like, I was pretty drunk, so, like... I was like, I'm fine, but, like, when I woke up the next morning... Oh, well, when I got into Andy's bar, I made my friend go with me into the bathroom, and she, like, patted me down with paper towels, and that did absolutely nothing. And, like, I was literally... every step that I took was literally, like, a puddle. Like, you could tell... You could see my footsteps.
You were wearing the overalls... What shoes were you wearing?
My
like
Vans.
The Vans?
Yeah, those. Do you see that sweater on the floor?
One pair of socks?
I don't know. Touch it.
Oh.
Yeah, my sweater was in the puddle.
It's still wet.
Yeah, it is damp, and that was 24 hours ago,
Yikes.
basically. So, it started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. But no, what started out as a pretty bad... I feel better when people are just, like, laughing so hard that they can't even talk to me. So I was okay with that, because that's exactly what my friends did. And right when, like, they were laughing, some girl came up to me, and she was like, oh my God, I saw what happened. Are you okay? And I was like, yep. But, like, I'm just like, why can't you be a normal person and just laugh at me and walk away? I don't want you... Like, you saw me bite it.
She wasn't the only one who saw it.
Yeah, she wasn't. Apparently, a bunch of Uber drivers, Uvu drivers, saw it too.
Dude, that's crazy.
But I don't know.
What a
I don't.
small
It
town.
makes it more embarrassing when someone's like, "Whoa, are you okay?" Like, just laugh at me. Like,
Well,
I'm laughing. You should laugh.
It
We're all
looked
laughing.
it looked bad.
It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. Anyway, so like, I did karaoke. We had a good time. By the end of the night, I didn't even remember like that I was still wet. And when I got home, I went to sleep immediately. And when I woke up to take my dog, or Lulu, who's here with us, hello, she's tired.
She's snoozing.
She is.
It's late.
Yeah, look how tired. Anyways, so I took her for a walk, and when I started walking down the stairs, like, my right leg will just not let me walk. Like, it hurts. Like, it is painful to walk.
Did it give out?
It
Did
just,
it like buckle under?
Yeah, it's like, I feel like I pulled something, like maybe a muscle. I don't have any of those.
Was it in your ankle or your knee?
It's like,
or like your
this
calf?
entire thing right here. I'm for those of you who are listening, you can't see what I'm doing. My entire calf, I guess.
Yeah, that's from like your Achilles area up your calf.
I'll never run again. Not that I did to begin with, but it just hurts so bad to walk, like really bad. And I walk to school, so the walk to school was hell.
You walk to school from here?
Yeah, every day.
Oh yeah, because you don't have. There's the bus that goes down Oak, isn't there?
Yeah, but then there's a bus that comes through here.
I can
my
cut that.
address
I can
is
cut
like,
that.
but it goes to like, it takes a right here, and then it goes all the way down.
Make like 5 more stops.
Yeah,
or something.
and by the time, like, I'd have to get there at least an hour before,
Oh,
rather
really?
than just walking.
But
Probably. I've never tried it, but I think
usually
it'd
is, like,
be more
no,
out
no,
of the
it's-
way than anything.
Usually they have 1 or 2 per circuit, and it's usually like
1 or 2 what? Because I've
buses.
seen how
They usually
far
have
it
1 or 2
goes.
buses.
So I'm just gonna say, you can cut this out, but like, it takes a right onto. Yes, I know how to read. So
I'm just inquiring.
I know,
I'm
like,
not
I
trying to
know, I wouldn't be
offend you.
telling you the bus route if it wasn't my bus. If I wasn't for sure. Yeah, so it takes a right.
Oh, but you're still wrong.
No, you
Because
just
that's
don't know
that's
how to
not
listen.
Luke.
Take a right.
Wait, this is all getting cut out.
This-
This is going way too long.
I know, but we're cutting this anyways.
That
And
whole
then
argument.
it goes all the way down to the street, and then it'll like make a U-turn eventually, and it just doesn't seem worth it. And then I'd also have to wait like 15 minutes for it to begin with, and if I'm waiting 15 minutes for the bus, I'd only be 5 minutes away if I walked. Anyways, cut that all out. No one cares about the bus route.
We just talked about
a bus for like a good 5 minutes.
Dude, yeah, it had to be at least like 5 minutes.
At least.
We argued.
Yeah, we argued intensely just now. I was getting heated.
I was getting smug.
Yeah, you were, because you don't know how to listen.
Yeah.
Anyways, I sang karaoke and I was drenched and it felt like I was wearing a diaper.
What song
All
did you
night.
sing?
Well, the first one we sang as a group, and we sang Bohemian Rhapsody just to be obnoxious. Strictly to be obnoxious.
That doesn't make it okay, though.
I didn't say it did. So, but actually people got into it, and there was
Of
like...
course they did.
Yeah, how do you not?
They're drunk. They're going to sing along with Bohemian
And
Rhapsody.
so they all came up to the stage and started singing along, and it was a good time. And then I sang Build Me Up Buttercup by the Foundations.
I'm not familiar with that one.
I
would recognize
you'd know if you
it.
heard
Yeah.
it, yeah.
I can already hear the melody in my head. I just don't know like a bunch of the words.
It was like that, why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down? That
Is
one.
that how you sang it?
No, that's not. I'm not gonna full on go
You're
and
not gonna
sing on our
sample us?
podcast. No, I don't want you guys to know how talented I am. It would blow you away. Anyways, so
We're giving you enough of our talent already.
I know, we're putting our all in this right now. We're a little tired. It's late.
Yeah.
And it's just been a week. And then after the night I had, and then I had to wake up at like
And
7
go to class.
This morning I go to class after, and then like the walk, and then work. What a day!
Yikes. I won 2 games of Fortnite yesterday on squad. That was pretty good. And I also went to class, studied, and I had an exam today. But no, I didn't fall in any puddles.
I
saw that though. Holy cow! I'm still like shook.
That's
too nutty.
Can't believe. What are the odds? We almost called an Uber too.
Dude, if it would have been me, I would have been crying. If I
no,
picked you up
if
and you were like
would've-
soaking wet,
No, because it was before. We were thinking about calling one before that,
Oh,
so we
and you
wouldn't
could
have
avoided.
and I wouldn't have happened to me.
And I would have been able to say hi.
Yeah, but
I haven't seen that person in 6 years.
yeah, it's been me too.
I had a
been,
class
like 5,
with her.
actually.
We were cool.
Yeah, she's super
like in that
cool.
class together.
I used to hang out with her all the time in high school, and then she moved to Austin, and I moved to here, and here we are. But I'm gonna hang out with her this week, and I'm gonna try to, and we'll see how it goes. So
tell her I say hi.
No, so we only have one dimwit of the week, but I'm just gonna read. Scott doesn't know it yet, so it'll be a little.
I don't know it.
It'll be a little like reaction, I guess. It's not too insane in the membrane.
I can ham it up if you want, but I prefer to just be like myself. I don't want to be like, whoa.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
like,
not too.
overreactionary.
It's not insane in the membrane, which would mean that you wouldn't be like, what?
But I could.
But you
Like,
could.
it's not out of the question.
I mean, I think you'll have a lot of opinions about it.
Okay.
I do, for sure. Okay.
All right, hit me.
College dropout refuses to leave her dorm room.
Interesting. I want to hear more.
I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to read it to you.
I'm already not liking it.
Yeah, as soon as I read it, I was like, what a dimwit. Okay, so she loves the college life, just not the classes.
Who doesn't, dude?
Hunter College is waging a court battle to evict a stubborn student. She's not a student. So, who refuses to leave her dorm room some 2 years after dropout. So she's been living in there for 2 years after she dropped out. And when you drop out, you're not like paying for college, which is how you pay for your dorms. So she's living in there a la mode. I feel like I used that wrong.
Like, she never like turned her keys in and just continued
she just
to like keep
she
her
just
room.
stayed in there.
Well, what happened to the person that got assigned the room?
No one knows. So Delaware native Lisa S. Palmer, who has not paid rent since 2016, refuses to leave room E579 at the school's 425. Oh, they're giving her address out.
Holy cow! Well, it's in the article, so like you can just go find it. You can read it.
At the school's 425 East 25th Street co-ed dormitory, according to an eviction lawsuit filed in Manhattan Supreme Court.
They're like, if we're just gonna put her address in the news, the crazy people will start spamming her.
Yeah, she'll move out. Here's where it gets interesting. The 32-year-old, she's 32.
This is getting more interesting. Yeah. I was picturing a younger,
like a
borderline
19,
Gen Z,
20-year-old. Yeah. Like, I'm not moving.
Like a super.
She's
like
32 years old. She racked up a staggering $94,000 in unpaid resident hall charges on account of her continued occupancy, all the while ignoring Hunter College service of additional vacate notices.
Why would you double down?
Right?
Like, the longer you stay there, the more money it just keeps
I would
piling
just be
up.
like, I guess I should maybe find an apartment.
She should have got the fuck out of
and
there 2 years ago.
And she has a job. Like,
dude, the dorm life can't even be that great. I never lived in a dorm.
I figured like...
But I knew people who did, and I know that
there's a
it's
picture
really
of her in her dorm room, and
glamorous.
it's just her, and that's her in her dorm room.
Oh. Let me look.
Have a look-see. We'll post it in
Whoa, she's like posted up.
Yeah, dude, she's ready to fight.
It's not super messy, but she does have way too much shit on her desk.
I mean, and
I see she culturally appropriated some dream catchers on her wall.
How dare she? Well, we don't know what she is.
You're right. We can't just assume.
Yeah, she might be a Native American. We don't know.
Yeah. I want to keep analyzing her room though, if I can. I gotta enhance.
There's just a bunch of awkward silences for you to cut out.
I know. I just want to see if there's any details we could Sherlock Holmes on this girl, by zooming in on stuff in her.
We'd have to
room.
be smart in order to do that. And we're just funny. If that.
Well, her belt is pretty nutty.
Well, I didn't even.
I'll give it back to you in a second. I want you to look at her belt. I want you to try to tell me what is in her chair. It's
probably
what
clothes.
is in there. Nope.
If it's me, it's clothes.
And then maybe she actually is Native American, because also further back on the wall there's a picture of Native Americans with wolves and stuff.
Okay, well then maybe she does deserve that.
Well, but she
maybe
looks
maybe the
she
college
looks like a black
was built
woman though.
On
okay, look at the stuff I pointed out.
That's her bathroom. Oh wait, no, those are all dishes.
Those
Those are all dishes. And she has a random pink belt. I think she's working the belt, personally. Yeah, she does have a lot of Native stuff.
That's interesting.
So she's Native American.
Why doesn't she go back to school and study history?
She's wearing Crocs. I don't want to dog her for that, but
for someone who's not taking any classes, why does she have so many papers on her desk? She literally has a 2-foot stack of papers.
That's not. That's a foot.
There's multiple stacks though. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Two stacks of 1 foot.
She has a lava lamp.
Welcome to college. Get your lava lamp.
Get your lava
on welcome
lamp.
week.
So she's 32 years old. She owes $94,000, 94 big ones. She's just causing a ruckus.
What's the holdup? Why can't they just have the police come? All right, you're out of here.
Hold on, let's read on.
This is a private
business.
business.
Last fall, a Hunter attorney continued the battle to get rid of Palmer, sending her an eviction notice that said, in boldface type, 30-day notice of termination. Why is she refused? Because even in the real world, even if it wasn't a dorm, if it was an apartment or a house, if you don't pay for 2 years, you're gonna get evicted.
They can't take any of her furniture or anything because it's all the school's furniture already.
Yeah. So all they have to do is take her 2 stack of 1-foot papers out, and they're donezo. You are required to vacate and surrender the premises on or before October 31st, 2017, at 12 p.m. The attorney wrote.
Halloween.
Oh, man, that's a shitty Halloween.
Move out before Halloween. She don't, though.
Yeah, she didn't, I guess. Palmer says, I plan on fighting the lawsuit. While I fight it, I'm going to stay. See there? That's where they messed up. And I'm going to get
deeper into debt.
That's where they messed up. If they wanted her out, they shouldn't have done the lawsuit thing. They should have just evicted her. But now they're making a lawsuit. Oh, I guess if they evict her, then she doesn't have to pay. No, she still does, right? I don't know how this stuff works.
I don't either. I feel kind of dumb.
Me too. I've always paid though. That's why
I don't understand why police can't just come and take her out.
Or
not necessarily put her in jail, but just hey, you need to leave. I
guess because usually when people are evicted, the bank takes it.
She got squatters' rights.
I guess I guess that's a real thing. It's not even a good. It's 100 square foot single, which is adorned with a lava lamp. So the lava lamp isn't even hers. Oh, wait,
she's got to be a freaking crazy person.
Yeah, it's 100 square foot single, which is adorned with a lava lamp, a dream catcher, and piles of dirty dishes. They're shady.
How old was she again?
32. No, 31.
And you're living in the dorms with a bunch of 18, 19-year-olds.
Well, not always. I have a lot of older people in my classes.
Do they live in the dorm though?
No.
No, we all live in apartments or we commute.
Look, the shade that they threw at her dirty room.
Why, as a 32-year-old,
adorned with a lava lamp, a dream catcher, and piles of dirty dishes.
So they already analyzed the room for us in the article. Well, I beat them to it.
No, they already wrote it.
I know, but I beat them to it on my own show. Our own show.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. The school officials say Palmer dropped out. She insists Hunter refused to let her register for fall 2016 classes after she disputed her housing and tuition bill. Yeah, that's how it works. if you don't pay and then you want to sign up for more classes after you're already in debt, you can't. You can't. Okay, look. I felt that this was a miscommunication initially, but after I met with the dean, I felt that they were starting to treat me unfairly. It was like, get out, she said.
Oh.
She's saying...
Man,
says that's basically...
this is why people say,
saying,
like, we're entitled to
yeah,
like,
she's saying that it was like, get out. So I guess they're trying
the freaking...
to put their brain into hers and use her body to
it's
be...
a conspiracy.
To be... Oh, spoiler alert.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that one. Yeah, you spoiled Get Out. But that's a funny joke. I'll leave it in.
Thank you.
They're being racist against me.
I feel like I'm in the movie Get Out. Because I owe them $94,000 and they want me to pay it?
Well,
girl, no.
Now I know why they call us entitled millennials.
She's not even a millennial.
Yeah, she is.
No, it stops at 30. She's 32.
What do you mean it stops at 30?
Yeah, right now, millennials, the age is... It starts at...
I thought it was people born in like the 80s and 90s.
No.
Just 90s?
Wait a minute.
If they were born in the 80s, I'm pretty sure.
Let me look it up. I looked this up a while ago. Let me open another Safari page. Age.
Man, lots of editing to do this week.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Scotty.
Millennials. It popped up last time. I'm just gonna type in now. Oh. That's, hold on. Oh yeah, you're right. The millennial is 1981 to 97. Oh, so it stops at 34. That's what it was, 34. 18 to 34. There was this one guy on Facebook who was like, you millennials don't know how to take a joke. And I was like, you know you're a millennial, right? Unless you're over the age of 30. But I was wrong too.
But
he wasn't.
But you
over
can't take a
that
joke.
age. I know how to take a
Wait.
joke. Okay, no, okay.
You can kind of take a joke.
And so can you, kind of. But let me tell you his joke, okay? And you'll tell me if it was funny or if I was right to call him out, okay?
Okay.
Deal?
Okay.
So I had a friend and she posted this picture and it was like, you have to sit through an entire concert of these bands and you'll get paid. And it was like Nickelback, Creed, and things like that.
The memes.
Like the memeable bands. And he was like, or we could just see each other naked for free. And
nice.
then she did.
That didn't work?
Yeah, that didn't work.
That's a surprise.
But then he covered it up. He was like, but she didn't respond. Oh no, she did. She said, no thanks. That's it. That's all she said. She was like, no thanks. And then he was like, oh, I forgot you millennials can't take a joke. And that's when I stepped in and I was like, no. And that's when I was like, first off, unless you're over the age. Okay, drink.
We got a first off alert.
We use that way too much. People are probably tired of it.
I'll
we
put
don't
in a
know.
different
Let us
sound.
know in an email.
I'll do a different sound effect.
Okay. Well, so I was like, first off, unless you're over the age of 30, which we now know is 34. Maybe I did, because I remember looking it up. I said, unless you're over the age of, we'll just say 30 for the time being, then you're a millennial too. And secondly, it's not that we can't take jokes. It's just that you're not funny.
Boom.
And then he retorted back, and I stopped responding after this. He was like, actually, I'm really smart. And then I was like, I'm not even responding to him because never once did I insult his intelligence. He's just like going on. And then like, cause I didn't respond, he put like 2 or 3 more comments after that. Like just going on and on about how smart he is.
Yikes, dude. Facebook is toxic.
Yeah, what a fucking millennial.
Dude.
Like what a typical millennial of him to do.
I mean, there's lights among the darkness of our generation, though. I see people doing inspirational and like,
absolutely.
good
All the
things.
survivors from the Florida shooting, they're not millennials though. They're
Generation Z.
They're better than us, I think. Minus the whole Tide Pod thing.
That was just a joke, though.
Yeah, that
that kid that died from that was just a big joke.
What makes me mad is that, like, people who are posting, like, all this stuff, like, they're saying, oh, because generation, Z? Mm-hmm. 8 Tide Pods, they can't have an opinion on gun laws. And I'm like, first off, okay, are we done?
I don't know. Are you done?
First off, we used to try and drink a gallon of milk in under a minute. And we ate spoonfuls of cinnamon.
Yeah, I was about to say that one. Yes.
So we're not any better than they are.
And remember, the ice bucket challenge where it's like, I'm gonna promote like ASL, but I'm not gonna donate money.
ALS.
American Sign Language. I'm gonna dump ice water over myself for American Sign Language. Yeah, and half of the people didn't even. Yeah, I was about to say they didn't even donate. They did raise a lot of money though. Oh yeah, it was ginormous. Yeah, for the people who did. I donated. I was a part of like a work. We did a thing at the place I was working at the time, and I did the challenge. Yeah, so I don't get why people are acting like we're better and that we deserve opinions on gun laws too, over Generation X, Y, and Z. Dude, I'm glad we don't get just some like artificial like letter. We're millennials. That's cool. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I mean, we have a bad name for ourselves, but damn it, we have a name. No. Because like we're about to be like the majority. We're about to be like in the next 10 years, we'll be like the biggest group of people. Because, like a lot of like laws and mainstream stuff is targeting whatever like the biggest group of adults is at the time, which is usually adults ages like late 30s to like early 60s. Sure. That's like the most active voting group. And like older people. Wow. So when we're that, and like we're gonna be the current politicians, if we can even afford to be politicians, because we keep buying fucking avocados. What? Have you not seen memes? I have seen that. Like millennials won't be able to afford a down payment on a house because they like avocados on their toes. I love getting blamed for like just ruining like old antiquated businesses that suck, and then you ruined the freaking. Millennials killed Blockbuster. You're like, good. Well, Blockbuster you killed the economy, Brenda. Oh man. I'm sorry if any Brendas are listening. But you did kill the economy. But you killed the economy, seriously. Brenda. Connie. Millennials brought bookstores back. Yeah, we did. And records. Now you can't. I mean, and yeah, vinyls. So millennials are so obsessed with records and books, and then there's still people sharing like me. Hey, here's a book. A millennial. What do I do with this? Like, we know what a fucking book is. We read one every day, minimum. I hope we don't become jaded when we're old and we don't make fun of like whatever. No, we're so woke already. I don't know how. Dude, we'll be the cool like progressive teacher types. Yeah. Sit on the desk, throw the textbook away. The first thing I want you to do for this class, your homework is to throw away your textbook. And then we get fired. How can I reach these kids? And the kids are like, I just want to learn, dude. So you want to talk about, I mean, you mentioned earlier that you're an uvu jogger. Mm-hmm. Why do you say it like that? Have you not seen that Vine? Mm-mm. Where he was like, have you ever had a crush on an Uber driver? And the guy's like, I've never been to Uvu Javer. It's really funny. Let's pull that up. Okay, look that up. I'll start talking about it. Yeah, me and Lee, as we mentioned before, we're pretty broke. We're pretty poor. And Uber is just a quick, easy way to make cash. And I was actually surprised at how quick and easy it was for me to get signed up. It literally took 1 day. Really? And then you could just drive that night? Yeah, I was literally driving. Like, okay, I applied in the afternoon. I got approved at 2 a.m. I went out and I drove for an hour and a half. And I picked, because 2 a.m. is when the bars get out. Yeah. Okay. Well, and so that night I was out driving people around. And I had a bunch of drunk customers just right off the bat. And everyone was really cool. Everyone was legit.
Who's the hottest Uber driver you've ever...
Oh, you found the video?
Yeah,
All right, let me see this.
Okay.
Phone speakers.
Play. Come on, dude. Oh.
Who's the hottest Uber driver you've ever had?
I never went to Uber driver.
And then it says Uvu driver.
Uvu Jabe. I never went to Uvu Jabe. So now I don't address Uber as Uber. I always say Uvu Jaber.
Well, yeah, I'm an Uvu driver now.
Uvu Jaber.
Yeah. Okay, I can't say it, but I'll try. I had a passenger, she was pretty drunk. She was like slurring her words and stuff.
By herself? Did her friends make her go by herself?
I don't know about
Or did she
that.
call it?
She did come out by herself though, and like got in the car. She, and then I'm not super talkative. I usually just introduce myself, ask how's it going. Do they mind if I play Kendrick Lamar Spotify radio station? And then that's it. And then I just get going. And if they want to talk, I'll talk. And if not, then I usually just keep to myself. And she wanted to talk. And it started off in like, so why are you Ubering? Like, what are you doing? I mean, like, do you like go to school? Or, like, what are you doing? And I was like, yeah, I go to school and like, it's exactly what you think. I'm Ubering. So I can make a little bit of cash on the side. And then she hits me with there's a Jack in the Box up the road. Like, do you want to go to Jack in the Box? And I was a little like thrown. I was like, whoa, dude. And then I had like the moral dilemma where I had like the devil and the angel on my shoulders. And one was like, no, she's really drunk. She's already paying for the Uber, which a lot of that money is going to you. Just get her home. And then the other one was like, you could get a couple tacos. You know, she's probably not going to care or even remember necessarily in the morning. But I decided not to. I said no, but I would take her through if she wanted anything, and she didn't. And then she like dropped her phone on the ground, and it got stuck under the car seat. So whenever I dropped her off, I had to get out and help her like scoop her phone out from under the car seat. But she gave me 5 stars. So all in all, great time, great experience. Would recommend Ubering around your city. And they have an option now where like they'll pay you weekly, but you can like pay a little 50-cent fee to have them like cash out immediately. So if you're like strapped for cash, you could go Uber for a couple hours, rack up like $50, hit that cash out, and get that money right then and there. I recommend it if you're in a pinch.
My parents won't let me Uvu Jaber.
Maybe, I don't know, does it make your insurance go up?
I don't know. Does
like
it?
your premiums get more
You should
expensive?
know.
I don't know. I'm my dad's probably gonna give me a phone call out of the blue.
Yeah.
Like what the heck?
I assume
what
it
the heck?
would, because like it hooks up with your car and it makes sure you have insurance. And I'm pretty sure they contact.
No,
your insurance.
yeah, I had to send them pictures
Yeah.
of my insurance and my
So
stickers.
I mean, because you're driving a lot more, you're at more like risk. So.
I mean, I guess. But I mean,
Especially
some
when you're
people
driving
drive just as
mainly
much
with,
as
like-
Uber drivers. Like suburban moms probably do.
Yeah, but it's not like they're not driving strangers.
Oh,
drunk
that's
people.
another funny one. I had a person. I was picking someone up at university, and there was a bunch of cars where I was picking up, and I don't know, it might have been other Ubers as well. And I was kind of like looking for someone who looked like they were looking for Uvu Javer.
No, closer.
Nope. Okay, I'll try again later. So I waved at her, and then like I guess she like recognized me since it gives them like a little preview of my bald ass head.
Yeah, and it tells them what car they drive and
the make, model, color, that kind of thing.
and the license plate.
Oh, does it give that too?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. But she got in the car and she was like, "You're picking me up, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't getting in like a random stranger's car." And I was like, "Well,
I guess any stranger could say.
I was like, "You can't." I hate to break it to you, but you kind of still are getting into a random stranger's car.
Oh, that's not where I would have been like, well, any stranger could say, yeah, they're an Uber driver. Like,
right? They could.
They just see someone looking for one and they're like, yeah, that's me.
On
Get
my
in.
end of it, it tells me their name, and that's like where they're getting picked up and where they're going. But
Yeah.
you know what I found was really disturbing was like if someone like is having me drop them off at their house that's not like an apartment complex, Like, that's their address.
Yeah.
And then, like, I
Well,
have,
you
like,
know-
a ride history.
Yeah.
So, like, I have, like, a bunch of addresses for, like, a lot of different people.
So, yeah, aren't there, like, some people who have been murdered by Uvuchavers?
I don't know about that. I mean, I assume at this point, probably at least one. But definitely, like, stalkers. Holy shit. That would be nuts. Like, because then, like, you not only, like, are they forced to interact with you.
Like a background check?
Oh,
Do
that
have
yeah, they
background
do. They
check?
background check you.
Oh.
But it was fast. I mean, I signed up, boom, approved, boom, quick. I mean, there is a background check, and my record's clean, but I don't know, man. It's kind of
like
creepy.
If anyone had like a, what's that thing called? Like a thing?
A felony?
No, well, a felony and like a restraining order against them that pop up, so they.
Oh, I don't know about. Do restraining orders pop up if someone has one against you?
I feel like yeah.
I don't know. I've never had to research into that. Have you?
No.
Have you ever considered it?
Putting a restraining order on someone?
Yeah.
Let me think.
The fact that you have to think.
I mean, of course, there's creepy people out there. No, not since.
But like in your life, because that's what a restraining order is. It's someone that like, you know,
I don't think
typically.
So. I mean, I've had people that like really creep me out, but I've never been like, I should get the cops involved. Luckily, that's best case scenario.
Well, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, I still have the rest of my life ahead of me.
Yeah, I will.
So I'll
don't
keep
get
you
too ahead of
updated.
yourself.
I'll let you know if I file any restraining orders, and we'll see where the road leads us.
How are those like enforceable? Like, if they break the restraining order, do you have to like get pictures?
They get arrested.
Yeah, but how do you like prove like that they broke the restraining order?
I think they just take your word for. I don't know.
Exactly. Like, do they? Do they just take your word?
They probably tell
shouldn't.
you, like, it's in the fine print.
They shouldn't. Because what if someone gets a restraining order and it's not like warranted? Like, they're overreacting about something.
I mean, they do like court stuff,
and then
with
they
it
could just
before it
be
goes
like
through.
accusing. But I'm sure that's like a minority of the cases.
Yeah.
I just wonder if you have ever had a restraining order
Yeah.
filed
email
against
us.
you or filed what. Let us know how that went, and
Yeah.
we'll share your story. We can change your name
If
up.
you've filed one, or if you've had one filed against you. Again, your name is in the clear, and only we'll know.
Yeah, call in, and you can trust me. I'm an Uvu Javer.
Yeah, he's an Uvu Javer.
I
and
get people's names
a
and addresses
certified
all the
creep.
time. Yeah, I took. I got certified.
So if you're creepy,
I can't
Scott
believe
is also creepy.
I can't believe that class cost $250 to get certified as a creep.
What?
To get my creep certification, I had to go to that like weekend like long training course
What are you talking about?
to get the
Oh,
the certificate.
okay, I see. We're doing a bit. Okay, let me
God.
know. Let me know in advance.
Lee, part of the reason that like I picked you,
Here's the comedy.
I handpicked you for our podcast because
You handpicked. I'm the one who brought up the podcast starting. Okay.
I know I'm messing
you
with
piece
you.
of caca.
Yeah, but yeah, you run with the bits.
Listen, all I know is that I got some laughs just now. I'm the comedy source.
I was on WikiLeaks the other day,
I've seen this video.
and I found Trump's PP tape. Just kidding. I wish. It's not Trump's PP tape.
Well, no, be careful how you phrase that because it could be taken many different ways.
What?
Trump's PP tape.
Oh,
You saw
the
his
video
tape.
of the Russian hook. I'm sorry, prostitutes.
Thank you.
um,
Why did like I'm not a prostitute or a I'm not a prostitute, but I don't think they should be called hookers.
Yeah, come on now. It's 2018.
This is 2018. I almost said 2016. Where am I?
But yeah, they they went a little wet and wild in the Ritz-Carlton that night. And right now they're in jail in like what is it, Fiji or something? Some Russian prostitutes got arrested in a different country and they're seeking asylum and they're like offering information.
About
Shit's
Trump?
wild. They claim that they do have information on like Russian oligarchs and
my God.
potentially Trump. I think that they're just some Russian broads who like
they just know
they're
how to-
using it to like get
milk
out of
it.
prison or whatever like second or third world country they're stuck in. Because I'm sure they're in bad conditions, and they say
Well-
their lives are in danger, but they're pleading for U.S. asylum, and they're like, oh, we might have been some classy prostitutes, and we might have seen some stuff that would be worth knowing about. But first, you gotta get us out of
I
here.
felt like you'd know.
Oh,
if they
like,
knew. Like, if they're just pulling a fast
yeah,
one.
FBI will get in there.
Yeah,
Figure
they
it out.
know. They Sherlock Holmes that shit.
Dude, we need Sherlock Holmes now more than ever.
We do.
He can disseminate through the fake news. Let us know what's really going on here.
Benedict
Cumberbatch.
Cumberbun. Hook us up. You know how they say, like, podcasts?
Connected to Galaxy
When people
S8.
listen to podcasts, like, it feels like they're sitting in a car with their friends. I hope that's us.
Aww.
I mean, we're not friends, but like
Yes, we are.
whoever's listening to us, I hope they think that we're friends.
We're friends.
Anyways, you had a video. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Someone's using a drill.
No, it's always that sound always happens. Like, even if it's like 2 a.m, 5 a.m.
You live next to a carpenter?
Not that I know of, but it's always going off.
What is
Maybe
it?
a carpenter used to live in this apartment.
It's not the ghost of the carpenter, it's the
It's just
ghost
the
of
ghost
his
of the
power
drill,
tools.
yeah. I'm
And it's
scared
just-
for my life. No, I have been hearing, like, I mean, you've heard stuff like rummaging around back there.
Yeah, I heard a bump over there earlier.
Yeah, I've been hearing bumps. Like, right before you came in in my roommate's bathroom, I heard something like, it sounded like something like fell.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Right before.
Right before you came, like, maybe 20 minutes. Oh.
Phrasing. Your
Right
phrasing on the
before
first one
you
was.
showed up. Okay, no one would have thought that.
I mean, people are gonna think I'm like doing stuff in your roommate's bathroom, and I don't want them to think that.
I said right. Oh, I see. Okay. Right before you showed up to my apartment, fully clothed.
Not erect.
Oh, well, I don't know.
You
There
would
was-
know.
there was-
Just-
No, I highly doubt I would. There was.
Fuck you with that.
Okay, if you're gonna make that joke, you have to be ready that I'm gonna retaliate with something even meaner.
I can handle it.
Anyways, I heard something like, I don't know. This is now a ghost podcast. Welcome. This is the Dim-witted Ghosts.
Okay, I'm ready to watch a pee-pee tape now.
Okay, let's
Will you
see some
describe-
pee-pee.
Will you describe it for everyone?
I will.
Here you go.
Beforehand or just after or during.
Like during, like break it up a little bit.
This was a video that we were going to talk about last week, but you guys know how that went. So here we are showing it again because it was too good to just pass up.
All right,
excuse me.
Rick.
Drinking vodka and shit. Hey!
Vodka and shit. That's all
Was
I
he
gotta
drinking
say.
just vodka and she's like going on a tangent, or was he drinking like more than just vodka?
Yeah, how drunk was he? Let's find out.
Bruh, get up! You got to go. I let you come over here and spend the night thinking we finna kick it. You done pissed in my bed.
Man, my bad.
Get up!
I've seen this before,
I mean,
Last
yeah, we
week.
watched it last week.
and I
Yeah.
still gasped. I still can't believe. Okay, let me explain. Shall I?
Yeah.
So she walks in, and there's a pretty big dude on her bed.
He's
Heavy.
I'm not overestimating. He is probably a 300-pound man. He's a big boy.
Really?
Yes. Yes, I'm qualified to estimate fat people's weight. That guy is easily over the 300 mark.
Okay.
I promise you. He is a thick boy.
He's a thick boy, yeah.
He's been
but
swole up.
so he's laying down on her bed.
You want a Thin Mint?
Yeah. I guess he was. I want to grab it
Fuck
myself.
your ears, dude. We're eating Thin
I
Mints.
want to grab it myself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm weird about things like that.
No, you're good.
Um.
I mean, my hands are clean, but I'm not offended. I'm not.
Anyways, so he's laying down, belly down on the bed, pee-pee down too.
PP had to be moving all over the place.
It had to. Okay, so he gets up because she wakes him up, and there's a huge stain that's taking up, I want to say, 3/4 of the bed.
Yeah, it really is.
Easily 3/4.
This stain is like the whole length of the bed.
Yeah.
Like all like 7 feet of the bed.
When I first saw this, I just thought he was sweating and it was like around him. Like he was just sweating profusely. And then she said, "You done pissed in my bed."
Well, at first you can't tell because
he's
the
laying
sheets
down.
look like one tone. And then when he like scoots over, and then you see what the sheets really
Are
look like.
supposed to look. Yeah, you see the pillow is supposed to be
It's
the
like
color
a
of
light
the sheets.
tan color, and the sheets are all like super dark.
They look like a dark sandy color, and there is piss all over her bed. She has to burn that mattress, no doubt.
Oh man!
Like how sad. I would be so mortified, cause like you can't come back from that much piss.
I've never done that.
Like
have a blackout drunk piss the bed.
Neither have I. I have always, even when I was blacked out drunk, I've always made it to the bathroom. My body just knows, I guess.
I've seen somebody like diarrhea their pants
No!
when they were blackout drunk.
I can't even imagine. I've heard stories of people like pissing themselves, told by them, but I probably was never this much pee.
Dude, it's an impressive amount of urine.
It is excessive. I think like, and I don't want to over exaggerate here.
You can't.
If he would have pissed in a mop bucket, it would have filled to the brim and overflowed a little.
Let the video play out if there's any more.
You got to go, bruh.
Oh my god, I'm disgusted. All he said
Get
was my
up.
bad.
He's been sleeping
Can
in
you
it.
believe this? A grown ass man done pissed.
Oh my god, I'm gonna
Just
throw up.
pissed him a whole piss.
Let me get some towels,
Man, get towel my ass. Get your ass out my house.
Shit, man. Let me take a shower.
No, you ain't taking nothing. You getting out of here.
Let me get a towel.
He started covering his piss with her towels.
Gosh.
Oh my god,
He's
I would.
probably still super wasted.
Yeah, I would burn my sheets, my bed. I would burn it. I wouldn't even want to touch it.
I bet she's not bringing home people from the bar anymore.
No way. I bet there's so much piss that I bet it went through the mattress to the floor.
Dude, you're gonna have to take that mattress outside and jump on it to like squish.
No,
Squish it
you
out.
just throw it away.
Dude, that mattresses are not cheap.
Mattresses aren't. He done pissed in her bed. I would make him buy me another mattress. I'd be livid. I would be livid.
That brings us to this week's sponsor, Mattress King or Firm.
Mattress
Firm, where it's easy to get a great night's sleep.
Wow, they're not even really sponsoring us, and we did really good.
I know.
I heard a conspiracy theory about a mattress firm.
Let's hear it.
Okay, well,
Oh, we're not. Did we say that yet? We're not sponsored by Mattress
we're
Firm?
not. We are not.
Yeah.
So don't sue us.
You hear that, Mattress
Disclaimer.
Firm's legal team? Gotcha. You thought you almost had us for a second, but we cleared it up.
Yeah, you don't sponsor us.
You're not getting any of our $0.
We did hear. I mean, I did hear. I heard about a conspiracy theory. Disclaimer: I don't want to get sued or killed by the Illuminati or mobsters. This might not be true, but it might also be true. But it might also not. We don't know. It's a conspiracy theory. Let's begin. Conspiracy Corner with Lee. That's our new skit. Okay, so
Oh, we're calling them skits now?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're not cold enough anymore. So
Good enough for me.
Okay. Yuck. So I'm trying to see how to go into this. This is my first time explaining a conspiracy on the internet. So, okay, cut it all out. Cut this all out. When you see mattress firms,
Conspiracy Corner with Lee.
when you see mattress firms, usually like there's a bunch of them on the same street.
Dude, you're so right.
There are there's
Like IKEA, Ashley's Furniture, Rooms to Go, Mattress Firm, like boom,
but
boom, boom.
no, it's like mattress firm, then IKEA, Rooms to Go, then another mattress firm. Like there's usually like 5 different mattress firms on like the same street, on the same corner, like on different blocks. I've seen videos of like there's like this guy in his car and he was like, oh look, a mattress firm, and he drives literally like
Like
across
down
the,
block.
street,
Yeah.
not even down the block. It was like at a 4-way intersection, and across the street was a mattress firm, and then he took a left and he drove like maybe 100 feet and it was another mattress firm. So the conspiracy theory is that there's a lot of mattress firms. None of them are ever going like out of business, and like people don't buy mattresses as often as they should.
They buy one like once every like 8 years.
Yeah, if that. People don't even do that after 8 years.
They say you're supposed to do it after 5, but I'm pretty sure that's just big mattress promoting
Yeah,
their lobbying
another
propaganda.
conspiracy theory. Anyways, so there's so many mattress firms that aren't going out of business, that aren't selling as many mattresses as one would want, like maybe one a week, if that.
They can't be profitable.
It can't be. So the conspiracy theory is that there are so many mattress firms on the same street because it's used for money laundering. And so they have one person who owns all of these mattress firms, and they're putting like all the money that they make from money laundering into the mattress firm accounts, so that it looks like each mattress firm is making like $100,000 a month, and another mattress firm across the street is making the same. That way they have all this money, but it doesn't look suspicious.
No, that's a valid theory.
Isn't it?
It makes me think of the film The Accountant.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, skip ahead like 30 seconds if you don't want to hear a big, huge spoiler. He owns like you notice how there's always like a nail salon and like a donut shop and like a dry cleaner, like those types of businesses always like in the same building, like and they're all like neighbors. He owned like all 3 of them and like under like some fake business, and he was doing like a big money laundering scheme through them.
That's the thing to do.
But I buy it for the mattress firms.
Yeah, I think there's something. I don't know though, so no one come and sue me or kill me. I mean, if you want to kill me, I'm just kidding. We're all about self-depreciating here.
Wait, deprecating?
Is that what I'm?
You've done depreciating before.
Have
You've
I?
said that
is that
before,
the same
yeah.
thing? I feel like, is that not a word?
You said that in like episode 4.
Depreciate.
I'm the dimwit historian. I'm pretty sure it's
Depreciate. Depreciation is a word.
I mean, that's a real thing, but it's like
a reduction of value.
Yeah,
so
it's
I'm
a
right
financial
still.
thing. Yeah, but it's usually in the context of like, oh, we need to depreciate this equipment because it's 5 years old.
But it's still
not
like
worth as much. No, you're not using it incorrectly. I just didn't think that was like the popular phrase.
Oh, well, I'm not popular.
Popular.
I don't want to
Gonna be popular.
It's a reduction of value of an asset. Me, I'm an asset.
You're
With the
definitely
passage of time.
3 of those letters.
Set.
Offset.
Do in particular wear and tear. All of this applies to me. Depreciation. Me. Depreciate.
Now look up the other one.
Deprecate?
Mm-hmm.
I thought, I think of poop. What am I thinking?
That's defecate.
That's what it is.
Self-defecation. Like the guy at that party I mentioned earlier.
Deprecate? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm. I could be just 100% wrong.
Express disapproval of.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That could too.
Similar, but not the same.
But I'm not expressing disapproval of me. I'm just saying that, like, I decrease in value every day as an asset.
Well, just, like, make sure the fair market knows what your value is.
0. Below 0?
No.
Just,
you
like,
can't, it
not.
can't be below 0.
Alrighty. Well.
Should probably stop doing that. It's probably been like clicking this whole
This
time.
whole time. Everyone's
Sorry.
gonna just hear a click.
I was just fidgety.
That could have been our next. Dim-wit of the week. Me, I am. Our next ASMR.
No.
No.
It's too similar to this week's.
Oh yeah. Well, that was my hand sanitizer. I was too lazy to go to the bathroom, so I just hand sanitized my hands before I ate my Wendy's 4 for $4.
Dude, 4 for $4 is badass.
Yeah, not sponsored or anything, but damn, Wendy's.
But if you wanted to, I would give you some cheap advertising, Wendy's.
Yeah, just one free meal a week. A month. Yeah.
A month.
A month. If a week is asking too much, a month.
Yeah.
A year.
We'll
a
set
year
up,
even.
No.
Sorry, I got too excited. I just want free food.
We will give you a weekly segment, a whole Wendy's segment.
Yes.
For one meal a month.
And it doesn't even have to be like an expensive. It
No,
could
no.
just be a 4 for $4.
Dude,
for
want-
one 4 for $4 a month.
I'll take one quadruple stack, please.
Okay, I'll do the 4 for $4. You're only losing $4.33 from me.
Yeah.
If you do this.
No, you have to accommodate both of us.
From me, I said though. If they wanted to only
do
me, because they're like $4.33, that ain't bad.
My thing probably
double
costs the
stack?
same. No, the quadruple stack.
Oh, that's minimum $6.
No,
isn't it?
well, won't get any fries or drinks or nuggets or whatever.
Okay, I feel like that's fair.
It's the same. They're
Okay,
equal.
Wendy's, hook us up. Someone tag Wendy's.
Dude, if I ate one quadruple stack a month, that would be lit.
Ew.
I'd get some No, I wouldn't get diabetes.
It's only once a month, as long as you ate really good for the rest of the month.
But I
which
don't.
I wouldn't be.
I
I wouldn't be doing hello diabetes. I'm ready.
Well, I hope this episode turns out okay.
Yeah, this was a smooth listening episode, I think.
I'm just talking about like this when we save it in the file,
Oh.
like not getting
Yeah.
corrupted and
Well,
screwed up.
if it did, then
2 weeks.
that's gonna be rough.
Taking a 2-week break.
Yikes.
But see, it's not really, we're not even really taking a break because we still put together the show and recorded the episode.
Yeah, so it's not even a break.
Yeah. Dude, it did feel like a long time though, because like when there was no editing and I usually do go back and listen to it. It feels like it's been a long time. There's the ghost of the drill.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's picking that up or not.
The grill. If you did ghost and drill together.
The grill.
The grill. Or and then like like scary sounds.
Okay.
We're a ghost podcast now.
I mean, if they could see what the room looks like right now, it
would
looks
make
like we're
sense.
about to have a fucking seance in
It
here.
does. So
It literally says Happy Halloween on the walls and
because every
decorations.
day is Halloween for me.
We have a...
It also says drink up, Grinches, so don't leave everything out.
It's a very festive Halloween and like Christmas vibe in here.
Yeah, there's 2 Christmas stuff and the rest is
You need to
Halloween.
get ready for St. Patty's Day.
Is it almost St. Patty's
Yeah.
Day? I drunkenly got a tattoo last St. Patty's Day.
I'm going to be in New Orleans on St. Patty's Day.
New Orleans.
Well,
We talked about this in the last episode, not this episode. We have art that you've probably seen. If you're listening to this, you definitely have. Done by my talented and amazing friend Lena. She's a great artist, and she really hooked us up with a solid by doing the art for us, and it looks damn good.
it really does.
And she got all of our
Features
features.
nailed to a T.
Yeah, she really
As I put it, it looks like my face is coming out of my head.
yeah, if you zoom in on Scott's forehead, it just looks like his face is really trying to get away. It's just like making a run for it.
It's like Professor Quirrell,
From
Harry Potter
Harry
1,
Potter?
and the Sorcerer's Stone.
yeah, and then mine it's just I have a double chin. But-
See, at first, when I was like, what? Why does my face look like that? And then I went back and checked the reference photo that I took. It was like a selfie. I took myself of my face turned sideways,
Yeah.
portrait mode, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah,
The art is actually perfect. It's my head that's not perfect.
And she was nice enough to be like, I can take it out if you want. Like, I can
Dude,
make you not have
she
a
would
double
have to
chin.
like redraw my entire face.
She told me that. Yeah, I told her about that.
I could tell. I was
And
like, you
she
can't
was
just
like-
like redo one line. You have to read like.
yeah, she was like, she would have had to erase your entire head.
Yeah, no, and I'm not gonna make her do that.
Yeah.
Especially because we said we'd pay her and we didn't pay her yet.
Yeah, she just said that she wanted a shout out. Here's her shout out. Lena, you're amazing. But we would like to give you some compensation. Maybe we can get her Wendy's 4 for $4.
Oh, we'll take her to Wendy's.
Last time we had that, it made her sick though, so she probably won't want it. It made me sick
She
too.
just got the wrong thing.
It was 4 for $4. I get the same thing every time. It was just sometimes Wendy's. I love Wendy's, but
Get the
sometimes
double
they give you
stack.
some questionable food.
That's because they don't freeze their beef.
They don't, and it's
on that
bad.
refrigerated
Well, one
truck for
time,
hours at a time.
I was dating this guy, and he went to Wendy's, and when he opened his burger, like his bread, what is it? Not bread.
The bun?
Hamburger bun? Yeah, it was like part of it was green.
Molded?
Yeah, and he just tore it off and kept eating it.
Ew, you kissed that boy?
Yeah, I did.
Ew.
For a while after that, too.
You kissed the...
Yeah, that
Nice.
was a rough.
Standards.
Yeah, very low. Not very high at all.
How do you see him do that and be like, oh, I'm romantically interested in
This
you?
was before he even asked me out, too. So,
Oh, okay.
something after that.
So that made you
clicked.
fall in
Yeah.
love.
That was it. I was like, wow, this is the one. No, it was not.
If he'll eat something that was molded...
His standards are low, too. That means he'll definitely go for me. That was my thought process.
Hey,
And
I get it. I saw a girl digging through the trash the other day, and I thought about giving her my number.
because you're trash. So
You know,
she'll
something
dig
along
you.
those lines, yeah.
You see what I did there. Anyways, so sometimes Wendy's doesn't have the best food, but we don't go for quality. We go for
No, quality is in their recipe.
Is there really? Oh no, Wendy's.
That's
delete
the
it.
slogan.
Now delete that.
No, don't, Lee. You just lost our fucking sponsorship.
I'm sorry,
We-
but I didn't know that quality was part of it. I thought it was just like, we're cheap, come eat here. And I'm like,
No.
I support that.
Wendy's is honestly no. You know what? If I gotta redo my whole thing. Whataburger, that's who we gotta aim for.
See, okay.
Whata, we'll give you free
I like
advertising
Whataburger,
for free
but
food.
one time I got a bacon burger from them, bacon cheeseburger, and when I opened it, because it tasted funky, my bacon was gray. I didn't
Okay,
finish
what
it. I
other
didn't
fast
finish
foods
it.
have you eaten
I have
that
no
were
words.
that were different colored?
McDonald's, one time I I drank a frappe from them. This was the last time. And when I was drinking it, like something thick came through the straw and it was a fly.
No,
A dead fly.
dude. I eat a lot of fast food too, and I have a lot of positive experiences.
See, not me. So Wendy's can't sponsor us. Whataburger can't sponsor us. And McDonald's can't sponsor us.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell
Dude,
never
the-
led me wrong
The
ever.
last hope. Yeah, dude. Go get yourself a craving steel
Taco
box.
Cabana too.
No.
I love Taco
They're
Cabana.
competitors. We gotta pick one. And you know who I'm voting for.
I'm voting for Cabana Band.
Well,
I love their
well,
bean and cheese tacos. You
I love
can't go wrong with the bean and cheese
Dude,
tacos.
their beans are...
They're good, damn it. And I'm a beaner.
And on that,
Thanks for listening.
that's a good one. To
That
go
should have
out
been. That whole talk should have been our exit.
on. Yeah, it will be.
Oh, you can make it?
Yeah, I
But we never said cue the outro. Do you think people will be weirded out that I called myself a beaner? Or
No,
I'm in the
no,
clear?
you're good.
because I am one.
Yeah.
I feel like it's fair.
Oh, I mean, I'm sorry, I agreed with you. Is that cool or not? Am I allowed to agree with you on that?
No, don't agree with me.
Okay, no, you're not.
But I am. I don't know. I'm conflicted.
Yeah, well, I just want to
Just don't say anything. I'm a beaner.